Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn how to calculate futures turnover, options turnover. Okay, so let's begin the video. The future turnover is the total of favorable and unfavorable differences. I think you understood. If not, just wait for some more minutes. You will understand it and will never forget it. Okay, so take the example. In this case, the script is nifty. The quantity is 50, the buy amount is 16,500 and the sell amount is 16,900. Let's calculate the total buy amount, that is buy rate multiplication quantity. Same as sales amount, that is sales rate multiplications quantity. Let's calculate the profit or loss. Let's check what happens. For that we have to subtract sell amount minus buy amount. Okay, and let's check in this transaction, that is bank nifty. The buy rate is 35,000 and the sell rate is 34,850 and the quantity is 100. First calculate the buy amount, that is buy rate multiplication quantity. Enter sell amount, sell rate multiplication quantity. Let's check the profit or loss. What happens? For that we have to subtract, that is sales amount minus buy amount. Oh no, there is a loss of rupees 15,000. However, in our video our main focus is on the calculation of the turnover. Okay, I had already calculated the profit or loss for other transactions for you. Here it is. So we are going to calculate the turnover from these transactions. Okay, so we have to take the absolute figure of the differences. In first case, that is nifty, we have to take the absolute figure from the differences. Okay, so in the first case, we have to take the 20 we will take 20,000. For that, just write plus ABS for absolute, bracket open, select this, bracket close, enter. Here there is no change because the absolute figure is in positive, so the turnover and in the turnover we take only the positive figure. The change will come in the case when there is a loss in the transaction. Okay, let's check it carefully. Bank nifty, where we occurred a loss of rupees 15,000. So for calculating turnover, what we will do, we will just take the absolute figure of the differences, that is plus ABS, bracket open, select it, bracket close, enter. Look what we did, we just ignored this negative, we just ignored this negative sign. Okay, and we had taken the absolute value. Okay, so the total turnover from these transactions is 62,000. I think you understood how to calculate the turnover in case of futures. However, if you have any issue, if you have any query relating to turnover of the futures, you can contact me. I will help you in the calculations. Okay, options. Now we will calculate the options turnover. Okay, so the option turnover is the total of favorable and unfavorable differences that we did in case of futures. But here something more is added. Okay, in options turnover, one more thing is added is the premium received on sale of options. So how we will calculate it? Let's understand it through an example. In the case of Nifty options, we will first calculate the buy amount, that is quantity into buy rate, and for the sell amount we will multiply quantity into sell rate, so we will get the sell amount. Okay, just calculate the profit or loss. Let's check what happens in this transaction. Sell amount subtraction buy amount. In this case there is a profit of 197.5. Let's check it for this bank nifty. Okay, first calculate the buy amount. So first calculate the buy amount, that is buy rate into quantity into sell rate into quantity. Enter. Let's check what there is a profit or loss. So there is a loss of 22 rupees 50 paise. However, our main concern is to calculate the turnover. Okay, so we will calculate the turnover from these transactions. As the definition says, that the total of favorable and unfavorable differences, that it is saying that to take the absolute figure of the differences, that so we will take the absolute figure of the differences, that is plus ABS bracket open, select this bracket close, plus premium received on sale of options. What is the premium received on sale of the options? That is, it is this amount 4550. So we will add it in the absolute figure of the differences. So this comes our turnover from this transaction. Likewise we will do it for bank nifty 2 plus ABS. Why this ABS? To ignore this negative sign so that we can take the absolute figure. Okay, plus what is the plus premium received on sale of options. The premium received on sale of option is this figure. So we will, after that we will press enter. So the turnover from this transaction is 3221.25. so let's calculate the total, and here it is. What happens? Just wait for a second. So the total of the profit and loss is 1526, and the turnover is the 69,658.75. I think now you understood totally to how to calculate the options turnover. However, if you have any query relating to the turnover calculation, you can contact me through WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp number is on your screen. If you have query relating to balance sheet, profit and loss, relating to tax filing, income tax return, tax audits, you can WhatsApp me, you can contact me, you can comment it. Okay, thanks for watching the video.